All right, guys, we're very excited because today we have the world champion, the top freestyle skater in the entire world, Mike Osterman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Osterman. Welcome to Braille. Hi.
This is video number 2 in the series where we make Ricky into a freestyle world champion.
Let's
Do you think
go.
he knows what it takes?
You're getting there. You're figuring it out. That footwork video is amazing. Like, you learned so many freestyle footwork tricks so fast. I think we're on track.
I'm only as good as my teacher.
Thanks for saying that.
So you better get better. You need to be harder, Mike. Push-ups. Give me 20 push-ups.
That's video 3. That's where I get the coach's whistle.
Yeah.
And all of that.
100%.
Short shorts, full on. So I want to teach you how I prepare for contests, and that involves planning a routine. So you don't just go out there and do like a run off the top of your head. You have to have a plan. You have to know what tricks you're going to do. And there's a easy-ish way to do that, in my opinion. It involves making a list of your tricks, knowing what the contest judges are looking for, and then planning your tricks based on that. So let's talk about that today. So, well, first we want to talk about the contest itself. It's a 1-minute run. So you're going to be filming 1 minute of skating, and they're judging on 4 categories.
Okay.
Do you remember what those categories are? Difficulty?
Creativity.
No, originality.
Difficulty.
Difficulty, originality,
Difficulty. Originality.
consistency.
Consistency. I keep wanting to say style, but it's
Yeah.
not really.
Look it up.
We need to.
It is style.
Oh, okay, style.
Difficulty. Creativity.
Originality.
Originality.
Difficulty. Originality. So how difficult is this? Okay, pretty difficult. How original is it? It's pretty difficult. How stylish is it? Pretty stylish. And then how consistent are you? Did you step off? Yes or no?
I tell you what's sick about skateboarding. Go back to like, what year, Mike? 1980? What's the most original trick you can do in your routine?
Kickflip.
Ollie. Boom.
If you watch old freestyle videos, there's people in the middle of, they'll stop in the middle of the arena and they'll wave their arms and do a single ollie. And it was like mind-blowing. People were like, oh, you did an ollie in the middle of the floor. That was crazy.
It's crazy.
And I did a kickflip, so.
It's 2021.
Day 1980. Bring on the Japanese kids.
Good luck. So let's talk about how to plan your run. So you already have a bunch of freestyle tricks. You learned some in the last video, and then we learned some together a few months back.
Yeah.
Now, we want to make a list of all the freestyle tricks you have, and then decide how difficult they are for you. So I like to start with all the tricks you have, and then say, is it easy? Is the trick easy, medium, or hard?
Okay.
Wow. This is like a lot of planning.
Well, this is what I wonder is
We
because
need to go back to high school for this.
we need a book and a desk and an apple.
I'll get your desk. You keep planning.
Well, what I'm wondering is, because I'm a street skater, right? I wanted to bring street elements into this.
And that's your strength, right? You should totally do that.
Yeah.
Because what you have that a lot of other freestylers don't have is all those ollie flip tricks and all your street tricks that you do.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So if you can sprinkle those in,
That's what I was thinking.
100%.
So I mean, definitely want to do a 360 flip. I was thinking do like a triple flip or something. I see them sometimes do like 5-foot nollie, 540 shove, tricks like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I say 100% do that.
I definitely wanted to do kickflip rail stand at some point as well. That's probably one of my more difficult ones.
Is that a trick you'd be comfortable ending with, like after your minute? Because another thing is, I like to end every contest with like a memorable trick. You
Yeah.
want to have something that leaves the judges in awe,
Yeah.
that they're stoked on. So
For
I
sure.
think kickflip to rail stand, flip out,
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
Cool. We already have the ender then. That's
Okay.
easy.
All right, well, yeah, my other tricks is walk the dog, spinner. What do we call spinner?
Endovers or smoothies?
Yeah, end over and smoothie, flamingo. I mean, I can do Caspers as well.
Yeah, Caspers are sick. Do you flip into Casper, kickflip to Casper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Kickflip Casper, like shove out.
I like that. Okay, so now that you have those tricks and you know kind of where they stand, if they're easy, medium, hard, what I'll usually do is start with my easier tricks. So you kind of warm up and get comfortable on your board as you're starting your routine. And then as you go into the routine, you start kind of sprinkling in the more difficult tricks.
Yep.
And then you end with the banger. You end with the one that's like super difficult, not consistent.
Trey Reber.
That's my desk. You know what else I wanted to add in, Mike?
What's that?
Is this one. I'm grooving. Go like this. Go like this.
Yes. Ooh, that's original.
Boom.
Actually, yeah, that'd be good, right?
You won't get many points for that.
You won't.
No, I'm so
Why?
sorry. It's originality, but it's like not consistent. consistent or
What
like.
if I flow in? Front flip in?
Yeah, you do you, man. I'm not
On a
honestly, we're not
bouncy
doing
ball?
that.
First tee.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Consistency, originality.
The board could have hit you in the face and get in your
We
fourth.
played a game of skate like that.
No.
Is
No,
it a
we did.
step off if you roll off the board?
No.
No?
It's not a step off.
No.
So it's consistent. I
It's
guess.
your back is off.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, yeah. So let's see the list of tricks. Do you mind making a list for me
Okay.
so we can
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
get nitty gritty with it?
I mean, how are you gonna do this really? Kickflip, ollie, flip,
What was the first thing we learned?
monster walk. See how I know all the lingo now?
Monster. Monster?
Monster. Monster walk.
Spinner?
Spinner.
End over?
Smoothie.
Smoothie.
Right,
That's the
that
one where you take off one foot.
But what about just, I mean, I guess end over is just tying it together. No, all right.
You can.
Casper. No, it's
Names are not important.
Flamingo. Casper.
You know another one I like that I think you should do is this one.
Yeah. Okay, you see,
Swedish wheelie.
see what he did?
Yeah.
That's terribly incorrect, right?
Is it?
Andy Anderson told me, he said, if you're ever lifting with your foot,
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
But that second one was good.
Andy Anderson himself taught me this trick. Andy Anderson graced me with his presence and said, Aaron, Swedish nose wheelie. Swedish nose wheelie?
Swedish nose.
Swedish nose shove.
Oh, Swedish nose wheelie shove. Dang. Okay.
Or can I just shove?
You're just gonna do it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You know, Mike, I tried to invent a trick. I tried to invent a trick one time. I was like, what's a trick I can invent? And then I was trying to go like this. I was trying to go from here. And that's kind of like a Nollywood hill. I don't think I ever landed it.
You know
But
what
I
you
think
should
it's
do?
doable.
Because you freeze up.
Oh yeah, old school kickflip.
If you set up.
Old school kickflip.
Yeah. If you set
Finger
up
flip?
staggered. You do a burial that way. I did that.
I think you should also, I think in your run you should do an underflip, please.
Underflip?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, impossible? That's old school, right?
It's freestyle. And
The
don't forget
Casper, kickflip Casper.
Yeah, we got kickflip.
Oh, you got Casper already. I didn't mean Casper. I meant Primo.
And now these are tricks that you're like comfy with, like you can do basically first try or like every 3 tries maybe.
Yeah.
More or less.
You want to pick tricks that you're like comfortable with, that you have fun doing, because you're gonna be doing them a lot when you're practicing.
See, like these two.
Yeah.
I mean, that one is the hardest.
underflip.
Yeah.
That's your ender.
So now I'll go through and
He says it's the hardest, but I see him do it every time.
the underflip. Can I see that?
Yeah, watch. Get on your normal board and show him an underflip.
Wait, one more.
Difficulty, style, originality.
And what's the last one?
Consistency.
But see, that's
Consistency?
where I'm done. Because my experience skating, try a trick 200 times, land it once. Land it once. Do I do it the next day? No. Do I do it the next month? No. I did it one time.
You gotta be ready to like be consistent on your board. You have to be consistent. So let's rate those tricks. Out of those, are they easy, medium, hard? What do you think? 1, 2,
Okay.
3. However you want to rate them.
Okay, one is easy.
One's
One,
easy.
One. What's that one again?
Monster.
Monster Walk, that's back and forth. Smoothies?
Two,
Yes.
2, 3, 2, maybe 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
Okay.
Pretty solid. Not too many 3s, which is good. You don't want to have a run that's just all 3s, because chances are you're not going to land all of them. And you have enough 1s that you can kind of pepper 1s in, easier tricks into your routine throughout it, so you're not constantly just tiring yourself out.
Yeah.
So,
Can I ask a question?
yes, please.
If you're going into competition, you only have one run, right?
Only in this contest, you only have 1 run. You can
But typically you would have more than one?
2 or 3, depending on the contest.
And the day before, how many times you got to land your run in a row to feel good?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll talk about this more in the other video, but I usually do 3 in a row of my routine
Really?
several times a day
Oh, okay.
Wow.
when I'm training. And
And
I'll do
then
5 in a row of each
If
trick
you
at
do
least.
2 in a row and bail at the very end of the third, you do it all again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Repetition is the
Underflip?
key here.
Underflip's
You
gonna
could take off the underflip. That was my idea. You could just cancel that.
Underflip's gonna
start
kick
with
your butt.
No, it says from easiest to hardest.
Well, yeah, okay.
You put underflip as a 3?
3 is hardest.
What? Your scale was from 1 to 3.
Easy, medium,
All right.
hard.
Well, go ahead.
All right, so now I like to start to think about my run, construct it. Now, we want things to be diverse. We want to not just have a bunch of ollie flip tricks in the beginning or a bunch of footwork tricks in the beginning.
Yeah.
So you want to start by picking maybe 3 easy tricks to start off with that you know you're going to land, that you know you're going to be confident after you land them with.
All right.
So
What about let's warm up with the walk the dog? I didn't even write that.
I love that.
Did
That's
I?
a great idea.
Does anybody just start with the hardest trick just to be like, boom, in your face?
Pros, it will happen. In the pro contest, you'll see it. People will come out heavy. I don't like to do that because if I bail my hardest trick right out the gate, it looks terrible.
And confidence is boom.
Yeah, sucks it out of you. So, one way to do it.
I kind of like that though.
You want to start with your hardest
All or
trick?
nothing.
No, go, dude.
No. Let's go easy.
All right, so you're gonna start with walk the dogs. Let's see.
Monster walk to walk the dog.
You want to do that? Monster walk to walk the dog?
Okay, yeah.
So it'll be from stationary, monster walk.
Yo, streamer.
Maybe cover them in that.
You were saying before that you could do walk the dog and then tray flip. Did you want to do the tray flip?
All right. Yeah, should we do that?
I think it would be sick.
That's a pretty good way to start. So we start, we go like
Be
this.
consistent with those.
I gotta get one to like line up. Yeah, like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, to end over. To smoothie.
Can you do?
You can see how like as you're playing with and tinkering, you start to find what flows together.
Yeah.
It's really important to notice that and see which tricks start to flow, because that's how you get your consistency score up and your
Flow meter up.
yes.
Special meter.
Yes, your special meter. So that was great.
Okay.
Hey, talk to him about the order of threes. Like the...
Yeah, 3 in a row. So I also like to break these down into 3s. So like we were doing before, it was monster walk, walk the dog, 360 flip. Those 3 work together really well, and they're all kind of moving in the same direction. They're all kind of backside. It's important that you like break them up that way, because when we go back to practicing, we'll actually start practicing your routine in chunks of 3. So try to memorize that. You had monster walk, walk the dog, tray flip.
Yeah.
And in a typical run for you, how many tricks are in there? So in order of 3s.
If it's a 2-minute run,
2 minute?
2-minute run, I'm doing maybe 15 to 18 tricks.
Okay.
Depending on the
I just thought of a
routine.
nice way to start. Originality, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm a street skater. What I do when I go street skating, I run in. So what about because we're starting from here, yeah? How about, go up there. How about we run in, power slide, and then start. I love that. It's like,
That's good though.
And people are gonna remember that too.
Yeah.
Your judges are gonna see that
run
and
in
remember
full
you.
force, yeah.
It's good. What's next?
Well, naturally, I just wanted to go like this,
Yeah?
but maybe that's too much spinning.
Well, you'll
I
be
guess
rolling
I didn't
forward.
really spin at all.
Yeah?
I think after that you
Casper?
should pop into primo.
Yeah, okay, take a break.
Yeah.
You'll be winded, right? You'll be winded after that.
So I landed 360 flip. I mean, I could do a Casper.
You can check your list.
Yeah. You know what I used to do when I just mess around? I go like this, primo, then you go to fake nanny.
How would that be, Mike?
Stick to the list, man. You had a list. You had it all put together. I mean, you can do a Manny, but how consistent is that going to be?
Not very.
Not very.
Tap.
Tap. Right. He just did 12 shove-its for a minute. It was crazy. It was just so many shove-its.
It's a rough world. Mike's like, please stick to the agenda, stick to the list. And we're like, do a shove it, do a kickflip, you can do it. It's like a bunch of 12-year-olds with too much bubble gum in the classroom.
All right, so what about this, Mike? But this is probably like a 3. Primo to primo.
Ah, the Rolo, right? Bounce around.
Yeah.
I like that.
But that's kind of risky. I could do
I
this.
feel like in the world of freestyle, this is the easiest trick, though.
Yeah,
They just bust it out.
Probably.
I mean,
What about this one? This is easy
everybody's
too.
different.
and then varial flip out.
So imagine how you're starting that. You're going to be doing a tray flip and landing. Are you
Yeah.
still rolling forward after the tray flip?
Slowly, yeah.
Yeah, so how are you going to stop? Would it be easier if you did this? Or are you going to be able to just pop up onto your
Nah, I
ramp?
probably could just pop it.
Yeah? Can you do a tray flip and then show me? I'm sorry, can you prove it? I'm sorry, sir.
Disbeliever.
Show and tell?
I know.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah. And just shove it, man.
That felt good?
Cool. Not really.
Not really?
All right, how should we stop then? I mean, we could do this.
I like when a tail stop is stopping, and then, yeah, you can do a finger flip or the tray flip maybe?
Nah, tray flip's probably too much.
Well,
How do
Oh
you flip
yeah,
it?
that just regular finger flip, and then you're stopped, and then into primo.
Well, what about?
at this point, you're probably like 15 to 20 seconds in, right? So
Yeah.
you're almost halfway.
Finger flip.
Yeah, but
Oh, your shoulder. Oh,
maybe.
which shoulder is it? Oh no, don't do that.
But I just can't go like that.
No, don't. That's good.
That was awesome.
This run is too good, Mike.
And the cool thing about that is it totally switches up your run. Like you started out rolling and doing footwork, and then you go into like technical stationary and rail stand tricks.
Yeah.
So your variety's all over the place. It's awesome.
Should I do this with style?
I mean, sure.
No.
No, Ricky, bad boy.
Then from here we go.
No, you need to be rolling for
Rolling,
that.
you need more speed. But here's a good point. So now you're stationary. You want to start rolling again. What do you want to do to start rolling? You can push. You can do a monster walk. You just don't want to be like boring about it and like pick up your board and like run away.
What?
I already did monster walk at the start, yeah.
Yeah. But you can also just swap it out and do monster walk now, since you already were rolling.
It's so weird that.
Can you do a backwards monster walk?
Oh yeah.
I mean, should we do those? What is he up to now? 6 tricks?
Yeah, so that last one was a chunk, right? So it was the
Yeah, so finger flip,
finger flip,
rail.
rail flip. That's 3.
Okay.
So that's another 3 down. And we have basically 1 or 2 more 3s left, and then you run them.
Okay, it's starting to make a lot more sense.
You're almost halfway. We can time it if you want.
It's starting to make a lot more sense of how they put it all together.
Yeah.
All right, should we do a
Timer?
yeah, timer?
I want to do an impossible probably.
Old school kickflip.
All right.
Kickflip?
Oh yeah.
So you wanna, I was like gonna let you do this, but I'm kind of getting
Wait, what
hands in
about-
now. This is fun.
What about I do a fakey old school kickflip?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Then that's difficulty. And maybe originality.
Flows. You're not having to push,
Yeah.
which kind of adds to the flow and consistency of the run. Whenever you don't have to push, that's great. Because it just breaks things up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I think that's a great idea.
Okay.
That's 100% what you should do. That was great.
Okay, so do that. So that's 9. That's 9 tricks. You ready? Get unwinded. I'm gonna start your timer.
Wait. So what were the last 3 we talked
What's
about?
the end? The switch trays.
So fakie monster walk,
Yeah.
fakie freestyle kickflip or old school kickflip, whatever
And
you
then
want to call it.
I'm not sure what to do.
And then a flamingo?
Yeah.
That fakie flamingo is just bonkers.
Okay.
Let's see where you're at.
And then what about and then Casper? Finish there.
Casper?
Well, let's see how much time you
What
have
about
left of that. I mean, that's 9 tricks. He was saying 2 minute would be about 15 tricks. So if you're at 9 tricks.
It depends on the routine.
No, I feel like that would be like 40 seconds.
Okay, well, 40 seconds. We're near the end there. And then we can plan a big thing.
Plus, I'll call you out every time you step off when you're practicing.
Underfoot.
I'll start to get mean.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
Alexa!
Play Smash Mouth.
1 sec.
For real.
Working on that.
Alexa, play Smash Mouth.
Okay, your timer is set for 1
You're good, go.
Practice this!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm hard. Don't step off anymore.
40 seconds, he was right. Switch tray.
But he also forgot his run after the 3rd trick. As the master here,
I was gonna do this, and I was like,
hurt.
wait, we decided against that, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stop and then. Okay, that was good though. That was great. Okay, I think you
aside
just
from forgetting your tricks.
practice that just a bit.
Well, and now you have time to set up for your ender, like your
Yeah.
final trick, which is going to be...
Personally, I was impressed that he did all that and landed as good as he did first try.
No, it needs to be perfect. I'm not going to accept anything but perfection.
The first 3 was perfect.
No.
Yeah.
Like solid. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute. You want the timer? We need a better timer.
What's the time?
25 seconds left.
See, I got plenty of time, brother.
You do, yeah. Relax.
Oh, wait. Then I'm here.
Yep.
We gotta like stop.
Kickflip Casper. No, kickflip Primo. Anything's a trick, I guess.
Boneless, I don't know, man. What about your gymnast plant? I saw you learning the...
That's what I want to do. I think kickflip Primo and then do that.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was a good run.
I can do it to land, but I can't start. I have to start like this.
Oh, yeah.
But I can do it rolling.
I would say you could even start your run that way if you wanted to. Some people start off with a rail handstand flip. The world champion for years started off his runs that way. And it's a pretty solid one to start out with.
I filmed a video part once and I did it in a run. That trick, handstand flip, and then like front lip like an 8-0. Like that trick, tray flip, front lip.
Do not try this at home, kids. This is trained professionals on a closed course.
So you see how like, if you have it locked in, right?
Yeah.
Even if you fall on your middle trick, you still kind of can keep your momentum, keep your like confidence up.
Yeah.
All the way through. That's
so
important.
What I think is going to be trouble is this. What, does that count as one?
I think it's a really neat variation. It's kind of a cool way to tweak the
Flamingo.
And then I'm switch.
Yeah.
Or fakie.
Oh yeah, and then stop and then Casper. I don't mind that.
I liked your little 360 revert to stop.
Cabby
That was
thing.
neat. But that's the thing.
Yeah.
Talking about consistency, doing this one isn't great. That was sick. Is that
What do we
your
do?
answer?
He runs the whole thing back.
Do
now.
this, Aaron.
Yeah, well, now that if you stop. After Casper? That's up to you. You want to look at your list?
Underflip, maybe?
Or impossible?
Impossible.
If you're feeling really good, you can have maybe A or B, right? If you had a perfect run, you're feeling really good about it, do like underflip, like go for it. But if it was like a really great run and like you don't want to ruin it, maybe you go for something else that's easier.
What do you think, Aaron?
What about the 360 finger flip from tail? So tail stop, 360 finger flip?
But I feel like that's easy probably for freestyle guys.
Depends on who you're talking to. Amateurs, I don't know a lot of people who can do that one.
What about focus the board?
No.
Wouldn't that be sick? That's part of it. And then roller skates.
Honestly, yeah. You can focus the board and then make it into 2 and then do the daffy.
And I train 3 in a row, right?
Another way you can do this is to end your routine with spins, like tail spins.
Oh.
But if you're not super comfortable with spins, that might be tough.
I was talking to Andy Anderson about this, and he said, when I'm spinning, I'm on this wheel to get in, and then I need to shift to this wheel to spin in position.
For front sides, that's kind of it, yeah.
Shoo!
He said, like that.
Oh, makes sense.
Like the
way to press it. You might have an easier time also if your feet are closer together. You don't want to be actually on one wheel, but your weight should be over the toe side. Try not to look down.
See, I feel like
You gotta work on that.
freestyle guys will be really good at that, and it's easy, and then I'm like hard for me, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta play to our strengths, brother.
Yeah.
What about this,
Well, in
Mike?
that case, I think you should probably throw in an underflip. I don't know. Yeah, please. Please do that.
What do you have so far in your run?
No.
0 ollie flips? You have them tray flip?
Oh, ollie flips.
Yeah, ollie flips like flips to the top.
Tray flip.
Tray flip,
Should we do another one now?
Well, I do too. I mean, for a street skater only doing 2 ollie flip tricks in their routine, that's kind of,
Really?
I think.
720. I've never done 720. I was going for 5.
Everybody else does spins. He just spins his board. I'm down.
5 push-up.
So do you remember your tricks?
Yeah.
Okay, then do the 9 tricks and end it on the 5-4 shove.
Oh, you call yourself a freestyler? Name 10 tricks in your routine.
Yeah,
Name
yeah.
10 tricks.
Spinner. What about this though?
Oh yeah, remember we did all the pogos. You didn't do any pogos.
Oh yeah. But I feel like, again, that's probably easy, and then it's really hard for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, you know what Andy was teaching me? Maybe this is too slippery ground. Wait, how do we do it? Like this? Yeah, like this, Aaron. Ready?
Yeah.
Trick stand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And something that I didn't understand as a street skater. Street skater, you do a tray flip, jump away from the board. Spread your legs and fly. Come back. Freestyle, opposite. You want to have your feet on the board as much as you possibly can. So here, I'm not like spinning it, jumping away, and landing in. You want to be like, it rolls over, and I'm always contacting. And here as well, it rolls over, and I'm always contacting. Is that right?
Yeah, totally. It's all about control. Constant contact. This ground is also super hard.
Deadly.
for that trick. It's
Yeah.
So slippery.
Yeah.
I don't think I could get it good enough.
No, man, no, leave it alone, leave it alone. Canceled. Ricky's girlfriend sent me a DM of a picture of shin guards, and she said, can you please force him to wear these? Tell him he can't skate without shin guards. And I said, no, he already had shin guards.
No, I had shin in here and shoulder.
Yeah,
That whole story was so funny. I'm so sorry, but like,
No,
we were dying.
Save me, brother.
It's so great.
Whoa! Whoa! See?
Yeah, see, it's so easy for them, the freestylers.
Best.
We do what we can. It's our stuff. Good job. That was a really great run.
So what's the end of 540 shove?
Yeah, now I think you do the whole run and get it good.
That run there, I think I could do it in film.
Yeah, go, right now.
But I couldn't do it in comp.
No, well, this is the, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think we have a year before the next World Roundup. You have a year to practice that routine to get it perfect when you do it in person.
A year?
With like a huge crowd
Oh,
of screaming
This
fans.
is what happened, Darren.
You can't enter
I
this
train,
Can't enter this year.
It's over.
road to freestyle, road to vert. I train it all. I go to the vert comp, drop in, boom, 540. Power slide. begin the freestyle run.
Only Andy Anderson can do said things.
Dude, you should do that. Yeah, you should. Because hey, in Tony Hawk's, when you're trying to get the most points, you do that. Get all the spins, all the grinds, then you start doing the pogos at the end.
That's what we used to do, like, being a freestyler from the Midwest, we'd enter the local contest and just do freestyle tricks in the park. And everyone would hate us because we'd get like 3rd place, but we just did pogos. It was so much fun.
Probably just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Disqualify these kids.
Sick. We like actual freestyle contests.
All right.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
Your timer is set for 1 minute.
Easy. I think that's the run. You got 14 seconds. You have 14 seconds left, though.
14 seconds
Slow down
left?
a bit.
Yeah, dude, relax.
Just slow it down. Breathe, Glaza. Breathe.
Do more of your footwork, like more monster walks, more walk the dogs, more backwards monster walks. You can like stretch those out. Try to like breathe in them. Find your rhythm.
It's not a race. It's dancing.
Is there anyone that do really easy tricks and just trick? They're like, I'm gonna get the most tricks ever.
Some people, I mean, the best pros do their hardest tricks and they do a million of them. Like they're just packing them in. Because trick density at the pro level is a huge deal. But if it looks too choppy, it will set you back. It won't be a good thing.
You're good. You're sweating.
Yeah, it's hard.
This is training, man. This is training day. This is nothing. We need to be like,
Good, right?
Not even starting yet.
We're not
just
even
wait
starting?
till next video. Next video, you're not gonna like me. It's non-stop, man.
freestyle is way too hard. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
Okay, your timer is set for 1 minute.
Oh, I forgot to do this last time.
Yeah, I noticed that, but I was just gonna say, we should just leave it in.
I didn't want to say it. See it.
Timer.
Improv.
It's getting too winded.
Oh,
Here, I thought Ricky was a 24-hour skateboard champion. That was only a minute, mate.
minute after minute. 540 shower, then what about this one? So risky, Dad.
The underflip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do that.
That's the bang.
I think that's, yeah, 100%.
I mean, you could not do a 547 and do that. You can do that every shot anyway.
It's a good run. Once you're consistent and you're feeling good about it, it's going to look
I
great.
could probably do that. Kickflip primo. Because I've been doing them a bit recently on my board, and I just need to get used to this one again. Flamingo is probably the hardest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You might want to just...
And that's probably easy.
Not necessarily. Everybody has tricks that are easy and hard for them. It's not like it's easy for everybody.
Yeah.
One thing I like to do is on the day of a contest, if I'm doing it live, I'll have sort of alternative tricks. So like if I'm not feeling good about my flamingos, I'll swap it out with like a G-turn or like a manual. I'll mix things up so like on the day of it.
Like nose manual.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's recap. What do we got here?
My run?
Yeah, let's just recap.
Run.
Let's recap what you learned from video 1, and now we're into video 2, and how you're feeling, how it's going. Or you feel like you're going to be the future freestyle world champion?
Honestly, yeah.
You better be, man. I put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, you could do good.
Yeah,
What's the deadline to enter this year for the video?
June.
I think maybe 2 weeks or something.
2
roughly.
weeks, that's it?
That's
You gotta
good.
get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So you learn your freestyle tricks. You learn how to put your routine together.
Yep.
Now we have to learn
The
how
funnest part.
to train.
Yeah. Practice.
You sure it's fun?
Yeah. It's you land your first kickflip, do it 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
How do I get better at
It's
kickflips?
so true.
Do 1,000,000 kickflips. That's it.
Yeah, there's a Braille Army Plus member that landed a kickflip, and then she was like, "Oh, I haven't done a kickflip for a while." And it was like, she came to the Braille house, and we were doing 1,000 kickflips. So we were like, welcome to the show. You're on." And she did 20. Yeah, she did 5 in a row, and she did 20 kickflips total. But it was just like being forced to have to do a bunch, because it's you're going through something that's not totally easy for you. So when you go to skate, you're just like, I'm having fun. You're not generally like, I'm gonna go do something that's not easy for me. But if you do that, the kickflip will be easy for you. That's what you kind of need to do.
And so will your freestyle routine.
And so
Yeah.
will your freestyle routine.
It's gonna be sick. I'm really excited to see your run all together, man.
This
Let's
is
do
fun.
this.
I love it.
Me too.
If you are learning how to skateboard and you're struggling in any way, shape, or form, Braille Army Plus is the absolute best way to learn, hands down, period. But then you have access to the members only Discord where you can ask questions. You can say, hey, I'm having trouble with this. Help me out. I will help you personally, and the community will help you. Join Braille Army Plus. It is everything a skater needs. All right, Mike, tell the people what to do.
Keep skating. Keep learning. Learn to skate with us. Learn how to freestyle skate with us. You can go to my channel. I have a link in the description to my channel to learn these freestyle tricks and so much more. Be sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment below. I'm new to this.
And let us know what freestyle tricks you want to learn. All of these freestyle tricks that you see today are on the Braille Army app. You can learn them, you can rank up. So once you learn them, put it on the app, add in your points, and let's go. Check out all those videos right there. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below. A huge thanks to Mike for coming out here.
Big thanks to you guys too for being my friends. What?
What? And you know what to do. Learn to skate right now. Join Braille Army Plus. It's the best.